Hey family, how you doing today? Just wanted to check back in. I actually have my camera connected today where I am, so just wanted to check back and ask the question: what is average to you? You know, a lot of us that, or at least a lot of my viewers, are all over the board with they're different. I mean, we're just all so different, but we still connected in some way. And I just guess my question is, what makes average? What determines what the norm is? We all look at our own families, and so many of us see dysfunction. We look at our weights and we see, oh, we're too fat, we're whatever. And, they're coming out with these new shows and stuff on TV that are supposed to be addressing a more average person. I think there was a bachelorette, something with everybody's a size 14 and up or whatever. I don't know. But what do you think is average? I'm thinking to myself as I get frustrated and more frustrated with my weight, and I realize you're a size 14. That's probably an average size. Even though when I look at myself, I don't feel like I look size 14. I feel like I look like a 22 or something. And I think that's probably because something is conditioning me to see 14 as bigger. Um, I don't know if y'all ever watched the show How to Look Good Naked. One of the things that the guy from Queer Eye would have the women do would be to stand in an array of women along the same sizes as themselves, some bigger, some smaller, and to position themselves within the array according to who they thought was bigger than them and who they thought was smaller than them. And so often, the women, when they started the show, would position themselves at the end of the spectrum or at the place where the heavier people were because their own self perception was so much bigger. Now, that being said, I also got a lot of video responses to my ego video, and I appreciate that. It was like the highest viewed video that I've ever done. I've had like over 5,900 views on the ego video. But they were all along the lines of, you go ahead for a big girl, which I don't mind. I don't have a problem with that. I wasn't really doing it as a big girl. I was doing it as me, who happened to be, I guess, what many of you considers a big girl. But and then I asked myself, why am I considered a big girl? I mean, when I look at those people on Dance Your Ass Off, I am not even near the weight that they are. And again, not that that's bad or good. I'm just going back again to perception. Big is fine, small is fine for other people. I'm going to keep it honest. I don't want to be big. I'm just trying to keep it honest. I don't have a problem with big people. Someone said to me, one of my clients said to me that I was one of the people that made them feel the most comfortable about their size because I never let my size hold me back. And it was as if she was making me an advocate for the big people. And as much as I appreciated that comment, I kind of took offense to it because I wasn't being an advocate for big people. I was being comfortable in my skin at the size that I happen to be. And even when I say that, that shows that maybe I'm not as comfortable as I project. But anyway, so I didn't mean this to be about weight. I meant this to be about averaging everything, averaging family, people, whatever. What is average to you? I really think, and I don't put crap off on the media because I live my life every day to the best of my abilities. I get up and I get dressed and I dress the body that I live in, and I continue to work towards whatever it is the goal is that I want to reach or whatever. But the media has us looking at zeros as if they're the norm. When we look at sizes 5 to 7 and 7/8 and stuff like that on TV, we almost categorize them as fat. And then when we look at the 14s and God forbid the 18s and the 20s and the 22s, we look at them as if they're obese. And I'm not talking about by the clinical definition of obese. I mean, the social definition of obese, as in fat. We do. Or at least I realize I do. And I just wonder how many people think the same way. And maybe if we can change our thinking, we can make better progress. Because I know one of the things that holds me back the most is the fact that I feel like I'm not getting closer to that size 5. Like that size 0 is completely unattainable for me. And the truth of the matter is, I probably should evaluate whether or not it should be a goal at all. What do you think? In the meantime, I'm going to keep walking on the water. Oh, do you like my hair? I got my hair done 2.5, no, not quite that long. It must have been a week ago. And I had not curled it since I got it done. I've just been wrapping it and just wearing it. But this morning I decided to curl it. And it looks so much healthier and nice to me. But it looks like mommy's hair. And it doesn't look like sexy hair to me. And I don't know why I'm hooked on that. Because I have healthy hair. And it's a healthy length. And it's a healthy depth, and I even covered the gray, but it still looks like mommy hair. And I love being a mommy, but sometimes I just need to look at myself and see. Oh well. Meantime, keep walking on the water. Love y'all.